Let's be honest. Flying isn't cheap, and airlines aren't always upfront about how things work. Between extra fees, confusing prices, and all those little rules you didn't know about, it often feels like they've got the upper hand. But what if you could level the playing field? What if you had the tricks they hope you'll never figure out? In this video, I'm going to share 10 powerful travel hacks that airlines don't want you to know. These aren't your usual travel tips. They're real secrets that can save you serious money and make your trips way smoother. Stick around, especially for number 1. It's something that could completely change the way you book your flights from now on. 10. Turn layovers into free trips. When most people see a layover, they think of long hours in a crowded airport. But here's something airlines don't advertise. Some of them let you turn layovers into free stopovers. This means you can spend a day or even a few nights in a new city without paying more for your ticket. Icelandair, for example, lets you explore Reykjavik for up to 7 days at no extra charge when flying between North America and Europe. Singapore Airlines does something similar with Singapore, and Emirates offers it with Dubai. These stopover programs are hidden gems. Instead of paying for a separate trip to these places, you can get a bonus city experience added to your journey for free. Airlines don't push this option because they'd rather sell you an extra round-trip ticket later. 9. Book one-way tickets separately. A lot of people assume that round-trip flights are always cheaper. That's exactly what airlines want you to think. But in many cases, booking 2 one-way tickets, especially with different airlines, can be cheaper or give you better timing. Let's say you're flying from New York to London. Instead of using the same airline both ways, try mixing and matching. You might find a cheaper outgoing flight on one airline and a better return time on another. This also gives you more flexibility if your plans change. It's a little more work up front, but the savings and convenience can really add up. Airlines prefer round-trip bookings because it locks you into their system. Going one way gives you more control. 8. Use incognito mode when searching. Have you ever noticed that flight prices seem to go up the more you search for them? That's not your imagination. Many airline websites and booking platforms track your searches using cookies. If they see you checking the same route multiple times, they might bump up the price to pressure you into buying before it gets worse. To avoid this, always use incognito mode or private browsing when searching for flights. This hides your search history and keeps prices from being manipulated based on your interest. It's a small step, but it can prevent you from paying more just because you check twice. 7. Use skip lagging with caution. Skip lagging is a trick where you book a flight with a layover in your actual destination. So instead of flying directly to Chicago, for example, you book a cheaper ticket to Denver with a layover in Chicago and just get off at the layover. Sounds sneaky, right? It is, and it works sometimes. Sites like SkipLag specialize in finding these deals. But here's the catch. Airlines hate this and have tried to sue passengers over it. You also can't check luggage because it goes to the final destination. Still, if you travel light and understand the risks, it's a powerful way to beat high fares. Just don't make it a habit. 6. Check alternate airports nearby. Most people just type in the big-name airport when booking, but flying into or out of a nearby airport could save you a lot of money. For example, if you're heading to Los Angeles, check flights into Burbank or Long Beach. Flying into Newark instead of JFK or LaGuardia can also be cheaper for New York. In Europe, smaller airports outside big cities often have cheaper fares. You might have to drive a little further or take a shuttle, but the money you save on the ticket could easily cover it. Airlines don't highlight this because they want to funnel passengers through their main hubs, which are more profitable. 5. Don't pay for seat selection right away. When you book a flight, airlines often try to sell you a seat right then and there. If you skip it, they warn you that you might get stuck in a middle seat. But here's the truth. If you wait, you can often get a decent seat for free at check-in. Many airlines release unclaimed premium seats right before the flight, especially for solo travelers or couples. And if the flight isn't full, you might even score an entire row to yourself. Paying for a seat early is how airlines make more money, unless you really need extra legroom or want to sit with family. Waiting could save you $20 to $100 depending on the airline. 4. take advantage of hidden compensation rules. If your flight gets delayed or canceled, you might be entitled to compensation, even if the airline doesn't tell you. In the US, if you're bumped from a flight due to overbooking, you can get up to $1,550 depending on the circumstances. In the European Union, you could get up to €600 for long delays or cancellations. Most people don't claim this money because airlines make the process confusing on purpose. There are also services like AirHelp or Compensair that can help you file a claim. It's your right as a passenger. The airline isn't going to bring it up unless you do. 3. Use credit card points and airline miles wisely. Airline miles aren't just for frequent flyers. If you use a travel rewards credit card, you can earn points on everyday purchases and turn them into free flights. But here's the trick. Don't redeem your points for gift cards or random products. Use them for flights, especially international ones in business or first class. That's where you get the most value. Some cards also come with perks like lounge access, free check bags, and travel insurance. Airlines make the point system seem complicated, but once you understand how it works, it becomes one of the best tools for flying cheap or even free. 2. Set price alerts and book at the right time. Booking flights too early or too late can cost you big time. The sweet spot is usually between 1 to 3 months before domestic trips and 2 to 6 months for international. Prices often drop on Tuesday afternoons or Wednesday mornings. Tools like Google Flights, Hopper, and Kayak allow you to set alerts so you'll be notified when prices drop. Airlines constantly change prices based on demand, season, and how close the date is. If you're tracking, you'll know when to grab the deal. This is one of those tips that sounds simple but can save you hundreds if you time it right. 1. Use the 24-hour rule to your advantage. And now for the best-kept secret that could save your entire trip. In the US, if you book a flight directly with an airline and your plans change, you have a 24-hour window to cancel or change your ticket for free. This rule lets you lock in a good price without fully committing. If you're not sure about your schedule or think a better deal might pop up, book it anyway and keep looking. If you find something better, cancel within 24 hours and rebook. Airlines don't advertise this because they want you to feel the pressure of finalizing your booking. But now you know, you have time. And there you go, 10 travel hacks that can totally change the way you fly. These tips might seem small on their own, but together they can save you hundreds of dollars and hours of frustration. Airlines aren't going to hand you these secrets, so now that you've got them, use them well. If this video helped you, give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow travelers. And if you want more smart tips like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and safe travels wherever you're headed next.